What's up, family? We back in the house for episode 2. I'm
Yes, sir.
Jason,
I'm Kelly.
and we got a lot to talk about, I feel like, we got MLB opening day, we got March Madness still going on. I'm sure we got a few other fun things on the way, so you'll want to stick in for all of it. All right, Kelly, you want to cue us off first? What's on your mind?
Well, yeah, MLB opening day. What was your thoughts about that? Not opening day, but honestly, just Yankees Giants.
Yeah, I mean, you don't gotta look too much more beyond the box score to know how I felt, but I did watch most of that game. If not, I mean, I watched from start to finish. I was kind of tuning out after kind of a random disastrous start from Big Logie, my second favorite ginger.
Yeah,
That's
that's second.
yeah,
Really? If you had to do the top five gingers right now?
bro. I mean, it's Kelly one, and then I mean, I got one of my friends, Connor. He's probably the two. Yeah, and then Logan Web's probably the three.
Really?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, see, like, where do you put Logan Webb? Because you got Nico Mannion, you got
Yeah,
Felix.
yeah. Nico Mannion's obviously my one.
He's the one. Yeah,
Pods, he's like 18 right now.
yeah.
Dante DiVincenzo, sometimes he's top
Mm.
four, sometimes he's top eight. Logan Webb, honestly, I don't really immediately classify him as a ginger.
Oh, bro, he's
I
definitely
think his facial hair is red.
his facial hair is red.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's
I don't
like,
know if it's regular hair. His hair is like kind of blondish, right?
I mean, we can pull it up on the pod, but
Yeah, I'll throw up a pic.
he definitely, yeah. I mean, he's definitely got some. He's got that orange mustache for sure.
Yeah, and it's honestly because he has his hat on. That's all you need to
Yeah,
know.
it's kind of hard. Yeah, it's kind of like the blondish, reddish a little bit. Definitely not as red as yours, but
Yeah, but I thought it was cool. It was definitely a cool first day of baseball, like in the Bay Area, a nice day. They were talking a lot about how the Giants haven't really had any opening days at their stadium, and that's
hmm
it's I think it's the only fifth time in the past like 18 years where it's
hmm
been at their stadium, and it's definitely surprising just because at the start of MLB, the weather's typically pretty bad everywhere else besides, like California and some southern states.
hmm
So the venue was nice. Everything was kind of perfect except for the game.
yeah,
And I only watched probably like 3 innings just because that second inning got kind of out of hand.
yeah,
And yeah, they were ripping off him in that inning. Trent
yeah,
Grisham, I think
hmm
that's how you say it. He had a nice like triple. And then
yeah,
they were just racking singles like first pitch, first pitch,
yeah.
first
That
pitch.
was that's what I was gonna say. First pitch, man. I bet Aaron Judge was probably giving their guys a lot of insight after the World Baseball Classic. You know.
Yeah. But I mean, if you take out that inning, I guess there was a play at second we could have made. We also had an opportunity to score, I think, in the first inning.
Yeah, because I feel like there's like one or
Devers
two
got
guys.
hit,
Yeah,
and then Adame struck out, where there was a runner at third where he could have probably had an RBI if he would have made contact with the ball. But I mean,
yeah,
I'm not taking this game too literally, and I think we still got a series with them.
yeah.
Robbie Ray going tomorrow, and yeah, I'm
Maybe.
excited to still see what this baseball team could do and what the manager could do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was listening to a podcast, and I think the manager's figuring a lot of stuff out for the first time. Like, he's kind of taking it game by game, but yeah, I mean, you lose a game 20-0, you lose game 1-0, it's still a
Yeah,
loss.
that's true.
So yeah, I mean, what's your prediction for the Giants this year? Because I'd just be curious to hear.
I think we could go like at least 10 to 15 games over 500.
That would be awesome.
I
I would,
think this team is definitely able to be.
like, it's definitely in the possibilities. It's just a lot. Yeah. Like if we were 500, we were 500 last year. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like,
But I mean, last year, like Adames was kind of settling in. We traded for Devers.
hmm
And I just feel like they're another year older and they don't really want this ship to just coast again for another year. And I think they're ready to take that jump into being a better team in the National League.
yeah. And like definitely if like our expectations are definitely that we make a wild card at least, definitely make it to the postseason. That's what Logan's been wanting to do. Listen to a podcast of him. That's honestly, he was like, yeah, I trade a Cy Young for a World Series ring any day.
Yeah.
He wants to win. Luis Arias has said in a podcast episode, all he cares about is winning. Yeah, you're right. Like we got all these guys in the system another year with them all together, and we add more parts of the cogs to the machine. Like if we like the only thing I'm a little questioning on is our bullpen, and that could really get us later in the season. But just with guys, being injured and stuff, so we'll
Yeah,
see. I'll be looking forward to see what Eldridge can do too in the second half of the year. But
yeah, that'll be interesting. I also think a big thing is like our chemistry looks pretty good. People look happy to be on the Giants,
mhm.
being good weather, being a good state, being a good franchise with, Buster Posey there also. They
Yeah.
got legends coming in and out of the building, helping with players.
Hmm.
So it's kind of all you can ask for as a player.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, like I feel like I saw during their spring training, they always do a day where like they get all the old legends out. So like Boch was in, the bullpen or in the bullpen or just in like the
Dugout?
dugout. Yeah, yeah. Jeez. And like we had like Joe Panic was like helping guys out, and like Hunter Pence was there. So
Yeah.
also during the opening day game, Hunter Pence was on color commentary. That was fun. You see, Jameis Winston was
No,
like
I
grounds.
didn't.
He was grounds crew for us.
Really?
Yeah, he was like sweeping brooms and stuff.
Why?
Because he was mic'd up too. He was in an interview later in the game, probably like fourth or fifth inning, I think. But yeah, he was funny. And then he goes up after the game and daps up Max Fried, and he goes like, ah. So that's
Shoot.
nah. But he was just like, yeah, I don't know this guy, but that's my, we both
Yeah.
successful.
I
So
mean, and it's hard because we're going up against like the head of the snake in the American
yeah,
League.
yeah.
Like
Like
if
I
we
didn't
thought
expect.
we're in a team, we're talking about the Yankees probably a lot more than we should be. But
Yeah, it's the Yankees, bro.
I stopped watch. Did you watch this game on Netflix?
No, I watched it totally legally. So.
Oh, okay. So how
Yeah.
was that stream? Was it like the Giants broadcasters?
No, it was the Netflix stream. Yeah.
Okay. So I stopped watching right when like they were interviewing Jazz Chisholm, kind of,
Yeah.
if you
How do
remember
you feel
that.
about the
Yeah, that was
during the
cool. I
game
like the
interview?
player interviews a lot.
They
But
are
the
cool.
broadcasting didn't sound too good. Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
it wasn't too enjoyable. Like some games you could kind of watch just because they kind of keep you interested in the game and stuff, but they just sounded like so new to the job and stuff like that, which is just that
Yeah.
and the second inning, I was just like, yeah, I've had enough.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you there. I miss Kruk and Kipe too on this one, but
Yeah, but you were talking about Jameis doing the ground screw stuff like that. I heard you had to put the tarp on the field today.
bro, yeah. So I mean, I don't know how many people are gonna be listening to this pod that don't know, but I work for a minor league baseball team. Shout out the Indians. And part of my responsibilities as an intern are, taking the tarp on and off the field. And it's been raining a lot, so we've had to do that pretty much, I think, twice or three times in the past, or twice in the past like 2 days. And we're gonna do it tomorrow morning too. So it's a lot of fun though. Like, I mean, people are like, it's like not. It's like so, and like yeah, maybe waiting a little bit is kind of annoying, but like, dude, it takes 5 minutes. It's
Yeah,
kind of fun, even if it's hard. But
yeah.
like, nah, bro, I was pulling tarp today, bro. Like, it is tough, but nah, just one of the perks of the job. It'll be fun to do it in a game because they said that happens like once or twice a
Yeah, that
season.
would be sick.
And like, they said, hey, everyone boos you when you're, rolling it out, but everyone cheers when you pull it away. So
But that's true, because like you putting it on is a stop in the game.
yeah,
So
but
like
nah,
we don't want to see that. But that'll be pretty fun.
that'd be fun. And like you got to do it like so quick, like
Yeah.
within like 2 minutes, pretty much. But
Players
now,
go in the dugout.
yeah, but
Watch
now
it.
one of the interns lost their glasses underneath the tarp today
Shoot.
because just like she just dropped it and then like tarp just rolls over. Thankfully, her glasses were okay, but like, bro, imagine you just drop your phone, just
Yeah.
cut.
I remember me and mom went to a Giants game. It was like on a weekday because they
Mhm.
played the Dodgers one year, and the Giants were looking pretty good. I don't know where you were or dad,
Mhm.
but we were just like, yeah, why not go to this game? Like Thursday night, Friday school tomorrow should be easy. And it was expected to be like maybe a little sprinkling around like 8:30. Game starts at what, 7:30?
Mhm.
Get to the game, few good innings, Giants Dodgers. Like what else can you ask for?
Perfect. Yeah.
And like the third or fourth inning rolls around and it just starts dumping. Like it starts dumping. They bring out the tarp. A lot of people have these like plastic baggies around them.
Like the
We
poncho.
didn't, and we waited maybe like 20 minutes in the rain, or kind of under the stadium where you can walk to
Mhm.
get food and stuff.
Mhm.
It was just so unfortunate because the game got delayed like an hour and a half. So it's at this point it's like 9:45 on a school night.
Yeah.
Me and mom call it, and then you wake up and check the box score. Giants lose by like one in extra innings.
Damn.
Double L.
Yeah, that could have been like a dude, if you were there till the end of the game, what would that end time look like? Was that like
That
a
was probably at least like an 11:30 end time.
dude, that just sucks, bro. Imagine you're like the player and like you're just like, damn, I got a doubleheader tomorrow and then like this game's not ending. Did that ever happen to you with your rain delays and your prolific baseball?
I think we kind of expected rain delays before the game would start, or not rain delays, like rain games.
Yeah.
So they would be moved like a day in advance, stuff like that. Because the last thing they wanted to do is like start a game and have to,
Stop
postpone
it.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But definitely a lot of double headers, some triple headers.
Mm-hmm. Damn, triple header?
Yeah, fun triple header out in Burlingame with planes flying. I
Yeah.
think we lost one game by 40.
How many bags of seeds do you consume during a 40 burger?
A
How does
40
that happen?
a
Were you on
40
the
burger surprisingly goes by a lot faster than you think. This is how a 40 burger happens.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's probably your second game of the day. First game goes well. It's against a good team. Like you're trying. Like you're throwing me, Tom, and Colin on the mound because you can only pitch 2 innings each. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
go first two, Tom goes second two, Colin goes third two.
Mm-hmm.
We probably win that game by one. Takes about like 8 hits combined out of us three.
Mm-hmm.
Second game rolls around. You're already a whole bag of big league chew down. You don't really have too much ammo in terms of snacks and fuel. So, that team, it's their first game of the day. They roll in. Since you already used me, Tom, and Colin, you have to throw a Gage on the mound.
For real.
First inning, he gives up 8. Second inning, it's 8 again. It's already 16. And then you're just like, F it. Put the right fielder in.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, it just gets out of hand. They have to call it early. It's only around an hour game, even though it's 40-0, but
Damn.
it does get a little boring.
They didn't call it at 30 or 20. They just wanted to keep.
I don't know why they didn't, but
That's
I just
great.
have this vivid memory of them scoring like their fourth run,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like, yeah, we're done.
That's got to be maybe the worst loss I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Of
But
all
back
time.
to like the Giants, my memory of a Giants game. Do you have any like specific memories of games you went to at Oracle Park or AT&T Park where that was just a good moment?
Yeah, I think I got two. I just remember the first memory I ever have there was like I swear we were at a game and maybe this was like a football game or something, but we were with Anton and Alexi, I think, and we were just like sitting in the upper
Yeah,
of like a random Giants game.
yeah,
I remember the money. I don't know if this was the same game, but I remember the money raining down from the skies when we
yeah,
reached the division or something like that.
yeah. Versus like the Padres.
Yeah, that was hype. But I think my favorite memory, it was a Mother's Day game. I went with like one of my best friend, or like my best friend, and I caught Brandon Crawford's home run ball off this like it was like during COVID. So
I drive to right.
this thing
Myers
bounces off the
looking
pitch.
up.
Yeah, I didn't touch it off the pitch. So I
Out
don't
of
even think
here.
more like I just scooped it from like into the ball.
He ambushed him on the first pitch.
I'm holding on to that. Nah, I gave the ball to mom after probably like an all-time moment.
Yeah, that's tough. Wow.
So and it's Crawford too, it's not like Blake's. I love Blake Sable, but it's not like a Blake Sable, not like a Brent Wisely.
Wow, yeah.
That, that
That's
was
true.
that was a crawdaddy.
That's tough. Catching a crawdad home run,
Yeah,
you
it
can't do
was.
that for much, bro.
It's never gonna happen again. So I'm glad I had my moment.
Hey, you never know.
You never know.
You never know when you catch an O'Neill Cruz rocket.
100-footer. Dude, imagine going. I would love to go to the WBC and just watch that guy tee off. Like, because literally, that's just one thing. It's just like the pure, like, just moonshot. Did you see him in center field today?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
Okay.
Skeens, he's done in what, 1 inning? O'Neill
Yeah.
Cruz has like 2 errors.
And they're bad errors, too. Like, I mean, one of them was, like, probably a hit. I think the first one where he just, like, it's just a deep ball. Like, yeah, he probably has the speed
Yeah.
to track it, but it's just a hard play.
Yeah,
But
he
that
can
second
catch
one.
that in a night game for sure.
Yeah, but like the second one where he's just not looking, he just couldn't find it and then just
Yeah,
drops right to his side. Like that's tough.
yeah.
Because I was actually I'm glad we are both thinking about that because dude, reigning Cy Young out in one.
I know.
I was gonna say if you
I
were
was a
in
little
the
pissed off because Webb did bad,
Yeah,
And then
I
I see Skeens get pulled in one, so I'm like, yeah, it's a little better.
yeah. I'm like, all right, well, maybe he's not the worst pitcher to pitch in his
Yeah,
first start.
yeah.
Speaking of that, if you got in the box against Paul Skeens, let's say first inning Paul Skeens of 2026, and you get 100, you get 100, not like 100 pitches, you get 100 at bats. Are you getting a hit at all?
I mean,
You could leg
100
out a
at bats, right? 3 strikes to strike out. He's throwing 300 fastballs.
yeah, he will. So are you just what's your
I
strategy?
think I've played enough baseball to be able to get a hit by at bat 84. And I'm not saying multiple hits, I'm saying one hit. Like on my 84th attempt, I'm a little depressed at that point. I'm not too scared about that 103-mile fastball up in the zone.
No.
My hands might be broken just if I ever tipped off a foul ball.
Yeah.
But I think the gingerness and the luck strikes at that moment, and I definitely get a hit up the middle. Maybe off his shin, and I beat it out.
Mm.
Something like that.
Well, MLB The Show, cheese,
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
literally. Wow.
or bounce off the mound.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
about you?
No, he can if he tears his arm off, I'm still not hitting that, bro. Like he could throw with his left hand, and I would not be getting anywhere close.
Yeah.
I'll shag balls out in right field. I'll be the coach's son, bro. That was the thing about my dude. I can't even call it a baseball career. I was carried to a minor league championship.
That was tough, though. That was one of the best assembled teams I've ever seen.
I think I bat ninth probably like every game except for one game where dad put me like third or fourth to like switch it up. But dude, I think I got like 2 hits the whole season, and I got hit by a pitch like twice. I don't know. I think I scored a few times, but
Yeah, you definitely did. I remember you and Mason. I would have my scooter and then like watch your games always, and I see Mason go on the mound, and then like you come in the batter's box, and I'm like, oh shit, like I gotta put my scooter down and watch you. And I remember you hit like 2 foul balls.
yeah,
You would might have walked you one time, and then he struck
yeah,
you out once.
yep. He
But
walked,
that was just amazing, like seeing, two of my best friends at the same time.
dude. Yeah, that was those iconic moments, bro.
No, you mentioned how you caught that Brandon Crawford game or that Brandon Crawford home run in like the quarantine. And I was
Mhm.
just wondering like what memories do you have of quarantine, maybe with like video games and like hobbies, stuff like that. What kind of do you associate that time with?
Yeah, and like I know you were gaming too during COVID, bro. That was some peak. But I think the games I remember most, or I mean honestly during COVID, like my favorite memory was our friend group did like the game show Survivor.
Yeah.
So we did like a Survivor in real life where we were just doing challenges, like voting someone out every like few days, every week or so. And like this first season, we did like 2 seasons of it. The first season I went to the finals. I lost because like, I was just kind of like, what I did is I found all the idols and then I just kind of like kept them to myself and just kind of willed my way in. I didn't like strategize too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of cooked getting the idols, but anyway, but that was fun. We had like hide and seek in San Anselmo, where like
Ooh.
someone hid Royal Sweet Bakery was still under construction, so someone hid inside of like the mini like wooden panel that they had built.
Dang.
Someone climbed. There was this like over like this half roof almost over like the library or something that
Yeah, 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 yeah.
someone climbed up on there. Like, how are you gonna find someone,
Yeah,
bro?
did they get found?
They won, I think.
Damn.
But like, dude, nah. So I would say
Where did you
survive.
hide?
What,
Where did you hide?
bro? I low key, I was the type to like, I think I started in the park, but like whenever I see someone go, I would just go the other way. I would just be staying mobile. That was back when I could like sprint, bro. I'm too unk for that now. I can't sprint anymore.
Damn.
I got to. No, I can because I got to for Tart. But nah. So with COVID, anyway. When I think of COVID, I think Survivor. I think 2K. Well, 2K20, right? That was pretty peak. I didn't play that too much. I played a lot of Fortnite, honestly. So that was probably my game. Just OG4. Before chapters. Before, bro. We need season one. But the fact that it's one, it should just
Chapters, people like think chapters are a normal thing. I'm like,
no.
what the hell is this, bro?
No, bro. Like the game, like I don't know, maybe I was too early on the decline, but I feel like Fortnite peaked at like season 3 or 4 of
Yeah.
like the OG, and then that was it for
Bro,
me.
season two, honestly.
Seasons. Yeah, honestly,
Two
like
and three, like, yeah, and then four, and then like five, and then it's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
yeah, well, like there's too many.
Yeah.
But what was your favorite games to play
COVID was, it was 2K20 my career and GTA. I remember because we had Zoom classes. What was your classes like in COVID?
during Zoom, bro? I mean, I was a senior in
Yeah.
like high school, bro. They did not.
So I was in seventh grade. It's supposed to be like the hardest year of middle school. So they're still pretty like strict and everything. They're still giving us online work, low key a lot.
Hmm.
But I mean, at Zoom number 6, I'm just like, bro, I'm not trying to be staring at the screen. I gotta go find a little monitor. So
Yeah,
I think there was like a garage sale somewhere. I found like a Cheez-It box sized monitor, hooked it up behind my computer for Zooms, and just started gaming hella. So 2K20 my career was big.
hmm.
I was buying a new build every 2 weeks.
Dude, you were. You made the all around the set.
Yeah, I made the prospect. It's 68s across the board. In the first attribute upgrade, like to 85, you can only upgrade it so much. So it was straight like 59s. I'm like, bro, what am I doing? So that's
Yeah,
the type of stuff I was getting to. GTA was fun. Didn't really know how to work it at all, but
yeah.
Larkin had a bunker we would like join into and do this one heist over and over again because we couldn't do it.
Was it the like Area 51? You have to like or not the was it the bunker one though, where you got or was it
I
which
mean,
one?
I think there's multiple heists from the
There were.
bunker, but it was this kind of goofy one. And then Jake would always make us like drive his trucks around, deliver his loot to his suppliers,
Bro,
which we found fun.
he had y'all doing the work, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're just
We didn't
working.
know it at the time either. We thought we were like part of this mission, but bro, we were just doing the dirty work. But gaming wise, I remember the funniest part of gaming in class would be like our teachers would end the Zoom call and we'd be so into these games where 5 minutes after the call it's just us and the teachers and we finally look at the screen. It's like, oh shit, like,
Yeah.
I'm still in here. My bad.
I low-key was in the lab during COVID. Like I had the PS3 hooked up to a TV in front of me in the garage, had the Peloton rolling. I was playing college football revamp before all y'all have college football 25, college football 26. Bro, I had to mod my PS3 to get some boot like to get this like fan made version of college football. It was a modded NCAA 14, so peak. So that was sweet. NBA Jam, bro, on the PS3 was nice. Do you ever play on mobile?
Yeah, with you, I think a few times.
Yeah, that was fun. But like, dude, no, I'd run to like Indian Rock. I'd run up and down there, and then I'd come down. Yeah, I had so much free time. Like,
Yeah,
come down, I'd lift for like 40 minutes, and then I'd hop on the bike for an hour. That's crazy.
that's
I
pretty
cannot.
productivity right there.
Yeah, I mean that's what you call no social life, bro. I mean there is none to be had. No, those are some of my favorite memories for sure.
That was a good time.
I mean, uh, I'm not to like go back to sports, but this is our first years doing fantasy baseball, I think.
Yeah.
Who are you? Who did you draft? Who are your favorite? Who's your favorite player you drafted? Like, you got. How do you feel like your team's loaded up?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I did a draft yesterday during the Giants Yankees games with a few teammates.
Hmm.
I feel like it's really easy to pick the outfield. So I got PCA, Julio Rodriguez, who I picked in the first round,
Mm.
because I had the 14th pick out of 14. So I went Julio, then Junior Caminero, who I'm pretty excited about, and I'll probably say that's my answer. Like I don't know too much about him, but I guess he had a really good rookie year last year. He got walked 4 times today in 6 at bats.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, you can tell he's probably a stud.
Yeah, I mean he's their all-star. He's their franchise player nearly. I mean, thank God after it was who's the guy who like was dating a 13? Wander Franco, bro. He was like, yeah, do you not so like he played on the Rays, Wander Franco, he was like super cracked.
Yeah.
And then they found out he was dating like a 13-year-old.
Whoa.
Then he got I'm surprised you don't know about this. And then he got
13?
yeah, he got kicked out or like something like that. It was like way not even close to age. And he got kicked out of the league Like the league has just blacklisted him.
Dang.
It's so good for the Rays to Rays. I think he's on the Rays or
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
out on the Rays. Good for them to get. Just like I think he's what like a third baseman, hits good amount of home runs.
yeah. I think he
Just
had
like
37
stud.
or something last year.
Yeah, just like total stud.
Yeah,
That's a good answer for that's a good team. I also have PCA on my team. I feel like I drafted like the dudes we liked. We had like an MLB The Show rebuild, Kelly and I, where we just rebuilt the Cubs like last year. Like, dude, there's some funny players on the team. Anyways, yeah, I got PCA, James Wood, shout out.
damn. I got James Wood. He didn't do good at all today.
No, he flipped burgers today for me. But I think a player that I really don't know much about that I'm excited for is Kazuma Okamoto. So he's from the JBL, I think, but he'll be the Blue Jays third baseman. He's a
Yeah,
rookie. So hopefully it's like one of those cases where he just comes in and is a beast, but nah. If not, I got Bobby Witt, so
that's
he'll be
good.
tough. I got Webby, RIP, but
Yeah, it's
that's
funny because since we were picking right during the game, I like Trent Grisham a lot. Whatever, however you say his name.
yeah.
Last year, he always makes these like cool catches where he doesn't really try and he just sticks his hand out there.
hmm
So right as he hit like the triple, I'm like, yeah, I low-key gotta pick him. It's like round 6. I reached on him like crazy. He's all the way down the draft board. But I'm
Damn.
like, bro, I kind of want to watch this guy. So I pick him. And he gave me a solid 4 points, which is actually like pretty good.
Dude, he's nice. Dude, what? So we did a draft with all of our interns, and one of my friends who's an intern, she's a Cubs fan, and when I took PCA, I don't think she liked that very much. So she took the next round. This is like early rounds, right? Because PCA is like a pretty not like crazy high, but like he's in the mid to high
You can
rounds.
reach on him too.
Yeah, she took Luis Ariz with the damn near next pick, bro, and that guy
Whoa.
was projected like 100 spots lower. So
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I like because he's gonna do good this year. So
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, bro. Anyway, so that was funny, but yeah,
Dude, that's a good pick, Luis Arraez.
he's just gonna be
Like, I saw him way down there. I don't know why I didn't pick him.
dude. Yeah, he's gonna be good. But
Yeah.
all right, yeah. If you could be one MLB player in the world, who would you be?
Stanton.
Yeah.
Let me bat fifth. Let me play DH.
Mm-hmm.
If I bat 240, whatever. If I bat 220, whatever. I'm just swinging as hard as I can at every single pitch.
Yeah. Do you
I'm
see that guy's
hitting
muscles?
rocks, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gone forever.
What about you?
I mean, almost. I think I would be. I'd want to be Ellie De La Cruz,
That's fun.
just because, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's not like he's put it all together in a season, but like, I don't know any other dudes that could hit tanks, can run super fast, like he
Make
can. You know?
He's just a walking highlight.
Yeah. Even if he like, I don't know how good he actually like. He's definitely good, you know, but I don't know if he's like how consistent he's been or like.
Yeah, like batting average, you don't gotta bat 290. If you're Ellie, you can bat like 250.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But yeah, you think he carries any pressure? Like, if you want to be him? Like, because he
Yeah.
is the face of the Rays. Because, like, I like Stan because, bro, when you think of the Yankees, you don't think of him. You think of all these other guys instead of him.
Do you think of Judge? Yeah. I mean.
Think of Judge, Cody, Jazz, their pitchers.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, you
But,
don't
like, when
think.
you think of the Reds, you're low-key thinking of Ellie right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you think of. I mean, you think of Hunter Green, then you think of Ellie. You know, so like he's the
Yeah,
depth
that's
of the
facts.
base.
That's facts.
But like no, but he's the main hitter. You know, so
Yeah.
I
Is
mean,
Hunter Green on a team in your league?
yeah, I mean he's probably super. I mean he's
He's on
really.
that 60-day IL.
Yeah, but he's probably. Let me see. Well, guess who's on my waivers? The big Stant. But yeah, I don't know.
Utility guy.
Yeah, would you rather be just like a guy who dots up in the corner? Like maybe he's like a pitcher who throws like 93 or 4, but he's just hitting the corner like a Yamamoto type, or like would you rather just Chapman? Actually, that's the player I would be. I would be Chapman, just because like I mean I know, dude, name a guy who has that much aura when he walks out and he just chucks 104. I don't, well, not still, but you know, at a time.
I don't know. The only closest I can think of is like Mason Miller.
Mm-hmm. He's so tough too.
He's a baller.
Mm-hmm. Nah, but I'm ready for what do you got next?
Well, I mean, March Madness is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet 16 already started. A few games going on right now. Just like kind of thoughts so far. You like any teams? You seen any highlights or any players that have stuck out to you? And what are you looking forward to going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the matchups right now. Only is I gotta check who's all in the 16. I think a game I'm really looking for is St. John's and Duke.
Yeah.
Also Michigan State versus UConn. I mean, I know I'm like Big East biased a little bit, but like there's a legit chance that like they both make it out and then they play each other in the round after, which would be crazy.
Wait, who
That
are you talking about right now?
St. John's and UConn, they're in
Okay.
their respective games. Like, dude, there's a chance they play each other, and like I think there was only three Big East teams that made it to the tournament. It was them and Villanova. So like the fact that they got to play each other is so dumb. But like I think it's going to also at the same time be super exciting if that happens.
Yeah.
If not, I know those games are going to be really good. But yeah, honestly, since my bracket was busted, not too much attention has been placed into March. But I'm curious because you've definitely paid a little bit more close attention. Who are you excited to see? Excited to watch?
Moving forward, I want to see how if Nebraska can keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
They had an amazing win versus Vanderbilt, whom was the team I picked to go to the Final Four.
Mm-hmm.
But they played. I think they played really well just because their stands were packed with Nebraska fans. So I want to see how that would translate to a game at a neutral site with not
Iowa.
as many red in the crowd as they would like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you were saying, UConn Michigan State's gonna be a great game. Two great organizations with good coaches, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I also want to see Duke if they can kind of silent all the doubters, all the people that say Duke can't win with freshmen carrying them.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Shire can also like assert himself as one of these top coaches if they go on a run.
True.
But yeah, there's a bunch of good games going on. Iowa, Nebraska right now, and then a good game is Illinois Houston tonight.
Mm-hmm. And then Purdue's tonight too, I think.
Yeah, Purdue's going on right now against Texas.
Yeah.
I think it was a
That
close game.
Yeah, that will be. There's whole lot of Boiler fans that I know at work, so I'll definitely be hearing from them tomorrow, if they win or lose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely excited for you. You brought up a good point. Nebraska, Iowa, because that's actually I didn't know that's a rivalry and a pretty big one too. So,
Yeah, two teams that really like play at a slow pace.
yeah, Battle of
Get
the
some
Corn.
shots.
Yeah,
A lot of fundamental players on the court of that.
a whole lot of fundamental. Play the
Yeah.
game the right way.
Yeah.
Pick and roll.
Think of the other side of the bracket, tomorrow's game, stuff like that.
Who is that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's enough. What were you gonna say?
I got a question.
Yeah.
What team were you most surprised to lose? Was it Vanderbilt? Was it Florida? Was it someone else?
Most surprised to lose. I mean, I thought Florida would lose at some point. I didn't think they were built to go on a big run just because I'm not a huge fan of what Xavier Lee can do at this level on
Yeah.
a big team like this. I thought he was cool at Princeton, but once you get to like these good teams that can really like expose a weakness on defense, I wasn't gonna be too surprised if they get knocked out. But I was surprised that it was this early in Iowa because Iowa struggled out of conference and against good teams, but they put on a good showing and yeah, that was cool to watch. But yeah, definitely surprised that Vanderbilt lost. But I mean, as I watched that game, I'm like, it's more and more of a chance that they're actually going to lose just because Nebraska was playing so good. So I wasn't too surprised by that.
Yeah. But how has it been watching with your friends? You got a good setup going on?
Yeah, it's been fun. Well, they took a bunch of days off just from the round of 32 to the Sweet 16. Haven't been able to watch recently, but tomorrow I'll probably watch the boys some Friday night hoops.
There you go.
I'm
That'll
not
be fun.
sure what those games are yet though right now.
Mhm.
It's not just by chance. Like sports are really important in our lives, and like unconsciously and consciously, like it seems like we love sports and like how cool they are and how much of an impact like just a simple game has on our day-to-day lives and day-to-day thoughts. I was just wondering, like, kind of when did you know that you wanted to stick in the sports world of like going into sports media and like marketing and stuff like that? And yeah, like what do you have to say about sports and like how cool it's been and like how it is?
Yeah, totally. That's a really good question. And I think I found that, I really live for these moments of greatness, moments that you can, whether, you're a fan watching, seeing some crazy thing happen and seeing their reaction, how happy they are, having that memory with the people that they're around. So, I mean, I kind of had that moment internally when I caught that home run ball, and I'm like, dang, this is a cool moment. And it was all because, like, we saw it was a fun Mother's Day game. We decided to go. So I think I took that and I was like, damn, bro. Like, I already like covering sports, like that was a time when during COVID, I got into graphic design and like just like general video editing. So I wanted to explore it more. And then I think the moment that I knew I wanted to stay was during one of my first internships with the Indiana Sports Corps. We had worked like it's not like I was doing anything crazy. Like I was an intern at the end of the day, so but still like going on the field and seeing the impact and even going around the field like 12 hours before the Big Ten football championship, just seeing the passion and atmosphere and environment that these fans were able to enjoy because of our effort was like, damn, like I find so much satisfaction in that, just seeing people like have a good time or a good day. And I think the other, like, I get to live that and I will live that pretty much every day for the rest of this season too. We got opening night tomorrow and I'm excited to be able to do what I can to make someone's time at the game like the best it can. So that's kind of the moment I knew it was for me. And like, yeah, there's tough days, and like, I wasn't an athlete necessarily, so it's not like I had that in all my upbringing. But like going to your game, seeing how how much fun you had, honestly having a good time watching those, and then to now today, where I have baseball, but in a few weeks I'm going to be volunteering at the Final Four, and just not that I'm like doing anything crazy again, but like I'll be in all the environments of seeing
That's
people,
awesome.
just being like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, like or like, yo, like, can you help like do this to me? Or like, this is like one of my favorite memories. Like I've heard all that stuff, and it's not from like what I've done. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna blaze, but like just to even having a small part in that game is very rewarding for me. So like you have your own sports background too, obviously as a player, but like with what you're studying too, becoming getting more invested in like the nutrition and like the health and like maybe some sort of medicinal elements. Where did that sort of develop from? And like, I know you're still early on, but like,
Yeah,
what
I mean,
a dream career.
to me, they kind of are two separate things that can come together, but at the same time, they are intertwined in just being an athlete and trying to be the best version of yourself that you can be. You have to, if you're not gifted with like natural God-given talent, like a bunch of professional athletes, you have to look into ways that you can improve yourself on that are legitimately possible and stuff like that. So you look at doing extra work, weight room work, stuff like that. But then there's also a side to it of it, like you have to treat your body as a temple and really like just care about it. And so I got into food stuff probably like junior year of high school, and seeing like small effects it had on performance and just like my well-being. But I think I also want to do like sports nutrition. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like two different worlds. They're separate, but they're also like intertwined in many ways. I think pursuing a career in both of them combined would be like such a fun thing because, like you said, you get all the greatness of what a sport is and stuff like that. And then you get another topic that you're super interested in that goes right along with it. Yeah, I don't know. Sports are just so cool. And like, I think a cool thing about us is we can talk about sports for hours and not really care about anything else, and just like we can still be present in the conversation and moment. And I don't know, that's something cool that I found with a bunch of people. Like if you can talk ball, like I'm naturally gonna feel a lot like closer and like connected to you.
Because it's just that's your cultural interest.
Yeah, like I feel like for me it's hard to hang out with people who I can't really relate to in terms of like talking sports or being interested in it. And I find it a lot easier to like just to be able to yap about sports with people, and that's how I grow closer with people.
Yeah, and like it's such an easy conversation starter. I feel like most people I know, or I mean, yeah, I guess I work with people that are working in sports, so like naturally those are going to be some of the first conversations. But it is cool too, I think, also having our backgrounds, we're able to talk about more than just like the box score or like whatever you see on like a recap. Like I think I mean, you have the perspective of like maybe like what an athlete's thinking, and stuff like that too. Where like, and I'm kind of also thinking about like, yeah, how did this develop from like a business standpoint or like a front office? Like, how are they reacting to this? Like I have that sort of lens. So I do think it's cool that like we can relate on that interest, but also have our own perspectives too. It is really cool because like, and we're also going to be both going, like I said, we're both going into like probably sport oriented careers, and a lot of people really want those jobs, but
Yeah.
it takes a certain person to actually go and do them. And it's cool that, and like the same thing with being an athlete, like, so many people grow up and they want to be, like I want to do it at the highest level I can, but only so many make it. So it's a testament to work ethic for sure.
It's just so funny how like watching a sport game can really, or just watching sports in general can really just like motivate you. I don't know, in so many different ways. Like watching the Warriors growing up, a timeout clicks. Me and you go run to the backyard to shoot some hoops in those 2 minutes that we have, and then go right back to the TV, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you just see the emotion from these players, and you can really like feel it, and it really like gives you that extra inspiration and stuff like that to just be the best at what you want to do, kind of
Yeah.
whatever you want to do.
I mean,
And
do
so
you know
I
how
think sports are so cool.
yeah, exactly. Like, do you know how many threes I shot up after Doug Doug Eater, I think. St. Peter's, whenever they kept winning, bro, or like Jack
Yeah.
Golke, bro. I
Wow.
mean, I was putting up rec league shots right there
He's
for
one of
sure.
us, bro. He's one of us.
I mean, dude, I'm gonna probably like he'll be on link. I mean, he's low key extended his career, but like Hunter Dickinson, bro, like we both on LinkedIn. No, it is really cool, and like not that I've had like a lot of deep conversations with some of these like pro athletes at a personal level because I haven't, but like getting to talk to some of these guys, like I talked to a dude who this was his fourth time on the team, and like he's been to like a whole bunch of different spots, so it was cool just like hearing his perspective. And like many of these guys have families, but they're all really cool, all really personable, which I think to be a professional at that level, you do have to act like a professional too. So it's really cool to see that at the highest level, and it
Yeah.
interesting. I'll end you with this question: What's a song that's been on your rotation this week that you'd want to recommend to the audience?
Song that's been on my rotation. We should get more into this in later episodes. Get into the
Yeah.
music world a lot more.
We'll do, bro. Yeah, we got some music for sure. But what's you? I can go first too if you need one.
Honestly, I can go right now.
All right.
You think if I like flash my phone, you can? Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, you can see it.
So when I visited you, you played like the vinyl Travis. I mean, I'm the creator,
Yeah.
which was really cool. That one album.
Mhm.
I think it was on record, something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so I've been listening to a lot of those songs. Same with that Mac Miller song.
yeah.
It's like Boredom, Pothole, Forward, and Garden Shed are like the biggest ones.
Let's go.
And
Oh yeah,
What's the Use from Mac Miller?
yeah. Potato salad's good too. Shout out.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. What's the use? One of my favorite songs for sure.
yeah. What about you?
Nah, so I would show the cover, but it's definitely almost not safe for work. I'll show. It's this Malcolm Todd song.
Okay.
He's kind of like I don't know if you remember the song like Love.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's that guy. I listen to him a lot during the summer, but he's got a new song out. I think he's got a new album coming eventually, but it's good. It's kind of like poppy, but I like it. It's upbeat. We play it in the office. We'll throw it up. But it's kind of crazy because like the cover will show up on the TV screen. Gotta make sure that's not. But
Yeah.
Breathe by Malcolm Todd. That's the song that's been on my rotation. Anyways, this was a nice podcast. We got almost an hour of content for y'all. I feel
Yeah.
like I went in this thing and we were going to get 20, 30 minutes, and we got more than double that. So it's been a pleasure. You'll be seeing this probably when opening day comes out. So for me, hope y'all have a great weekend,
Yep.
and we'll catch you in the third.